Okay, I have returned. Only a minute late. Keeping in the spirit with Northern. Woo! Right, give me a second. Just gonna change this quickly. Alright. Where's the button that I do this for? Where are you? Oh yeah. So, good evening everybody and welcome. Welcome to a new Nimby Rails save idea, which I've... Wait, hang on, that's the wrong save. No! Wait, was it? No, that was the right... Why did I just cancel that? Dang it. That's what I feel like. I know why it took a while. Okay. So that's already going to be a... Oh, dear. Yes, hello there. Hello. Good evening. So, I have come up with probably the second worst idea for a Nimby Rail save I could think of, which is building the entirety of the Northern Rail network. Well, Northern Trains network, to be pedantic. So I've placed all my template stations that I had. Let me just turn off the McDonald's thing, because that's really just gets in the way for not really helpful info. Where are you? Mod layers, McDonald's. Icons on. Okay, yeah. Right, so, what am I looking for? Oh, yes, so, as you can see, I've placed a bunch of my template stations here, as we look around. Like Liverpool South Parkway is here, and Lime Street, and all that stuff. But that doesn't mean we haven't built the route, but I've just placed those stations there because I already made templates for them, and obviously any help I can use to reduce my workload building this network is more than appreciated for sure. Because this is probably going to be a big one. So, we're gonna... Let me just put my music back on again, so... Repeat playlist, and there we go. Well, I'll put this one. So, I'm probably gonna... Let me end the vote in about 2 minutes, so I can at least give me time... No, 3 minutes. In the unlikely event that, like, 12 people teleport in. Also gives me time to explain what the goal here is. But hello there, Bogdan and Joanator. Hopefully this save idea should be up your a lot of your guys' street, because obviously we're going to be rebuilding the North. Although, that being said, whilst I've made templates and placed them out for what is it called? For many of the stations, you may have noticed I have not placed anything for Bradford yet. Even though, if we take a look at my east, is it under here? I have both Bradford Forrester Square and Interchange as templates. Now, why haven't I done that? Find out in the distant future. Yes, but I digress. Well, actually, now you think about it, I don't even know why I was bothering the bloody timer. Okay, Manchester! Yay! Manchester won the vote! Which is probably like a good way to start. No, we're not building High Speed 2 because, as far as this save is concerned, anything south of Derby... Yeah, anything south of Derby is a myth on this save. So, yeah, south of Derby, south of Crewe, and south of Stoke-on-Trent is just a myth. I probably will include the line that goes via... Utoxeter and that whatnot, because linking Derby will be useful. Yeah, north of Carlisle will be a myth. Oh yeah, Berwick-on-Tweed. I'll at least include Berwick-on-Tweed, because I'm probably going to add a few LNER trains. Let me just add it whilst I'm here. But north of Berwick-on-Tweed is a myth. North of Carlisle is a myth. Yeah. With a few exceptions here or there. If it isn't Northern, it does not exist. There we go. No, I'm not turning Bradford into Thameslink. That's way too nice. So, what was I going to say? What does help entail? What do you mean by that? Sorry, Generator. But I'm at least going to I had a few ideas already of what I was going to change here. So let's start by doing this line, this area here first. But I do need to bring up my sectional appendix. Where is it? So if I just type in Salford. No, I don't want to build High Speed 2. We're using limited money. We're going to burn through it. As a quick reminder, just building all of the excuse me. Building all of the stations here will eat up 400 million of our billion. So building every single station right now will eat up a lot of money. But yes, if I need to bring up my sectional appendix. So, got this here. Okay, so what section was Salford Crescent? So if I try. But my idea for here is to have some extra tracking. I want to have 4 tracks, quadruple track from Piccadilly to Deansgate. I want that because look at it, and I want to just fix up Oxford Road instead of doing the idea where they're going to reduce it to 3 platforms. I want to keep 5, but make it less crap. Just longer boy platforms. That's my goal. But first, I need to open up my sectional appendix so I can get Salford, the speed limits around Salford Crescent. But yes, hello there, yeah, Tor, Neverbat, Bogdan, Germinator, and Tim Vasson. Again, I'm just building the Norf, but I'm just opening up my sectional appendix quickly. I'm just trying to find something. Why does it have to have 1,000 pages? Uh, 6,000. Okay, 6,001. 6,000. Oh, there we go. 6,000 and. Yeah. So the junction here is at 30. Make platform 5 perpendicular to the other one. Oh, I cannot be that stupid. No. I must know what I can't be. No, I need to stay on. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I wasn't. So, how would that work, Generator, if it's perpendicular? Because that would mean the platform would be like that. And that's arguably something that sounds like something Kurumi would suggest. So the 360 in Thailand derailed last week. Oh no! Oh, that's a bummer. Hopefully no one was hurt. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, perpendicular is... I was so confused by what you meant by that at that moment. It was in the... Oh, okay, I see. That's still bad, but could be worse, as the Top Gear lads have described. I'm actually going to increase the line speed to 64, so 40 miles an hour after they split up here, because again, I have a plan. So you're gonna like what I'm gonna do here. This junction is gonna be altered a little bit. as so, like that. Yeah, I know they run on the airport link at least. You've told me that. Okay. Still doesn't sound fun, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, so I'm doing this sort of cheeky junction first, just to sort things out. Also, what was I going to say? Is Salford Crescent getting a third platform? I could have sworn I read that somewhere. Oh, I did the 3.5. If so, I couldn't see any like plans detailing that or anything. Yay! They finally realised. Oh crap! This is just not going to work. Well done, intelligence detected. So yeah, we're gonna keep this at 80 for a little bit, and then slow down to. Actually, why am I even doing it like that? Oh, actually, but then it will slow down to 60, well, 48 kilometers an hour. Huh. So, what was I doing here? Are TPE services south of Berwick and Carlisle going to be included? I feel like it will be necessary to include Transparent Express services in some way or form. So, yes. Right, so what was I going to do? Definitely feels a little bit cursed, this junction layout, but it will be better. Trust me. I hope. It feels... It kind of feels like something I expected in the Netherlands. Now I look at it, but I think, yeah, a junction like this will definitely help. Once I just make some adjustments. The slightly over-engineered Ordzor Lane junction, but there we go. So. And I'll also be including the East Midland service that goes from Liverpool to, what's that station? Nottingham. I'll include that as well because, why not? Huh. Now, how am I going to have trains join onto the other line? Like, from Liverpool? Oh, right, how am I going to do that? That's an interesting question. Oh, I know what to do. Split that wide a little bit. Widen that. Yeah. Oh, this is so obtuse. Oh man, this is so anything to avoid conflicting movements. It seems. I'm sorry, I keep laughing as I'm building this because this is just like the first thing we're sorting out. Sure, yeah, it's done right for sure. It's just, you know, very it's something. Let's just say that. Oh, wait, I actually got a little bit of space there. Hang on. Well, no, I don't. Never mind. Disregard. Alright, so then it raises. Yes. Yes, well done, Daniel. There are now no conflicting movements at all, as we shall now demonstrate. Yep, that works. That works. Sweet perfection. Ta-da! I think I just did auto lane first since it was on the top of my head. But we can. Yeah. Let me just join this bit up here, the auto chord. And then we can. I don't know what exactly. Oh, I know what I wanted to do here. Start here first, so I can quadruple track Oxford Road up to Piccadilly. That's why I wanted to do this first. That's why. The other day I went to London and saw Charing Cross Station. Saw some of the underground lines had delays. Of course they do. That's the norm. See, it's going to be a bit of dual track here, which is fine. Because I don't think there's that many trains an hour using the Ordsall curve, and I just realised those arrows are the wrong way around. And then this is where things get interesting, according to my college-educated plans. So, step one, we add an additional track on both sides of the station. So we get 4 platforms through Deansgate. Oh, that's not right, hang on. Okay. Excuse me. So join like that. So the line via Warrington West goes this way. Currently there is train singular per hour using the Ordsall chord. Sweet, yeah, so a flat junction like this is acceptable. Right, what was I gonna do here? Oh yeah, I was gonna try and, so... I'm having to use my thinking cap. Because again, I really want to... So do this. And let's just say we raise the Manchester Metrolink's viaduct so that this can be like that. There we go. So the track here raises. Wait, hang on a second. No, I did that wrong. No. There we go. Like, as so. Like that. There we go. That's what I'm supposed to do. Slew the track here. Yes. Well done. La. Ah, doesn't that look delicious? I'm going to add platforms on the other tracks as well. And oh no. Oh, I thought that was an issue. So we'll adjust the junctions here in a second. We'll just put the tracks together. See, look at that. That's better. Oh, that looks so much better now. There's a few closed stations out towards Wigan. Will they get reopened? I'm assuming you mean on this line here, like Pendleton, and I don't see why not. If you talk about, assuming you talk about this line, right? Well, I forgot its name, but it's the one that goes via Walkden. Then yeah, I don't see why I shouldn't reopen some of those stations. Extra money, eh? Although we still need to decide what trains to use on that. Well, quite one step at a time. One step at a time. So yeah. Now, Manchester Oxford Road. So step one. Make it less crap. So try and straighten the track here a little bit, just a bit. So we can slow it. We can slow it down to 25 miles an hour. Metrolink tram trains. Now that is an interesting idea. Where would they run if it was a tram train? Because I wouldn't mind adding some Metrolink trams, but if it was a tram train, I don't know where it would run. Yeah, sadly I already knew that, Tor, but yeah, because it's got a different transmission method, it's sort of similar to like the 185, where because of the different transmission, it sounds slightly different to the Voyagers. There we go. Delete those naughty signals. Oh my goodness, we're going to have so many signals on the save when we're done. And now we need to extend the platform. So let me just double check our trains that we would use on this line. So what's the platform length? What should we go with? So obviously a pair of 323s is more than 140 meters. 6 cars, 142. Are you electrifying Barrow and Windermere? I'm thinking of electrifying Windermere. I'm 50-50 on Barrow at the moment. $130. How long is the 68 set? Let me just double check. I think it's like 130 something. 100, yeah, I was close, 130. I think I should make the platforms at Oxford Road 160 meters because it would also allow for an 8-car 350. Like, you know, 160. Let's go 165. That's a good, safe number to go with. Oop, delete. I said delete. Oh, that's what I didn't select anything. That's why. Those switches will be redone. But yeah, if it was where would a Metrolink tram train serve? That's an interesting question to ask and think about. I am bummed out that I never got a chance to ride on a that route that track thing. Hang on, that looks awful. Hmm. So if I do 100, if I do it like that, and then I can extend it a little bit this way. There we go. Ooh. I think I know why it's done. That's because of the where I put the curving point. Hmm. So move this a bit. There we are. Come on, I want to. Okay, I think that works-ish. So let me just remove... There we go. Line to Knutsford past Altrincham can be a good contender for a Metrolink. Or where would it terminate? No. Northwich. Hang on a second. Oh, Northwich is bigger than an own. Oh dear. Oh, someone's not happy about the existence of Northwich, eh? Oh dear. I thought that sounded like a relatively interesting idea. I wouldn't be completely against that. But apparently we've got a Northwich detractor in the chat. Oh dear. No matter. I have no stakes on that decision whatsoever. It looks more important than it... Oh, that's a new one. That's a new one I've heard. I'll give you credit for that at least. I'll have to use that in the future. It looks more important than it is. Right. Now what was I going to do? Oh yeah. So this track here, this excellent bay platform position. Because logically, I would put the bay platform at platform 2 and 3. But if I have platform 5 here, I might as well use it. Go to Northwich, look at the passenger figures for that line, and tell me I'm wrong. Hey, I'm not questioning you, but let's just check it out whilst I'm here. Okay. Oh! Oh, that's not as much as I was expecting. If we just look at Sandbatch as a comparison. Yeah, Sandbatch gets more. Yeah, only... Well, the most recent one is 189,000. It's not that much. And as a town, their population 22,000. So, but on the plus side, it does at least have the town itself at least has a purpose because that's where you can get some salt. It's where the Romans moved there for some salt. Well, there you go. So it has a purpose. Alright. And to prevent trains just jumping between different tracks, we'll make the speed limit on the junction a little bit slower. Just a little bit. On the crossovers, I mean. That's how I do it. Then we can sort out Manchester, Piccadilly. What about tram trains on the south of Ultra? We were just talking about that, and Journator was a detractor of that idea because apparently. Well, yeah, there you go. Grammar is hard. 3 trains an hour, heavy metro. I mean, I was going to increase the frequency on that section anyway because I don't know why it's 1 train an hour. So I can at least say that. I am at a station called Yelling. One. So we number the platforms here. Because parving half. Gotcha. What was I looking for now? What country is that station in? England. I believe so. Alright, Manchester Piccadilly, easiest fix ever. Oh, I can keep this. I might actually reopen it, have like a platform 0 here. That might help actually. But all I'm going to do is delete platforms 13 and 14 and rebuild them. What? No. Copy and paste them. Save me some workload. Nah, rebuild it. Just I can. We can rebuild it. You might have been fooled, but I can't fault you. We're having a debate of the century. Apparently. What should I... Where's my island platform template? Which station are you? One I can't think off the top of my head, but that's okay. Oh yeah, Bidston. I'm gonna just cheat and copy Bidston. Alright. Delete the station. Copy. TF Transport for Greater Manchester said quite correctly that the only stations south of Hale that will make any money for the project are Knutsford and Northwich. I'm guessing every other station is like a ghost town. No matter. It's time to yeah, platforms 13, 14, 15 and 16. That's what we're gonna have. So we will be able to slightly reduce the bottlenecks through this station. Very slightly. But at least reduce it, which is better than nothing. I want to believe you, but knowing what Nimby Rails is like, we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens to that bridge when we get there. For now, we'll just ignorance is bliss for the moment. Oh, well, it's a good thing we don't have to worry about airport parkways on this section for now, because we already got an airport station at Manchester, which is pretty close to the darn airport. Yeah, I know, don't worry. I figured that's what you were talking about anyway. I know Pendolinos can use this platform in during like when they're being diverted, but I'm not going to have any diverted Pendolinos, so I don't really see a reason to make this platform long enough for that. Besides, we already got enough platforms anyway. So we'll just, I'd say 200 meters is like 220 meters. That'll suffice. Now, here's an interesting question as I'm sorting out this station. If I wouldn't mind reopening Manchester Mayfield, but who would use it? That's my question. Who would use Manchester Mayfield if it was to be reopened? So I think I remember having this discussion a while ago, but I forgot. I just kind of forgot that bit of information, embarrassingly. Well, I thought the airport trains continue onwards to Blackpool North and Windermere and Barrow. Oh wait, that's not supposed to. The crew. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, that one. All right, I was good. Okay, when you said airport trains, that was I got confused a little bit there. Good point. Yeah, the Cleethorpes train. Yeah, good point. That's another possible. Well, it would have to find a way to cross over all the tracks if that's the case. Ooh. Ah, look at that. Look. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I am a superstar-ish. Yes. Let me just adjust this a little bit. Also trains that use the slows coming off Stockport. So it could be used by. I think it would be a good idea if we could find a way to put at least 4 to 6 trains an hour, at least. Then I would consider opening up Mayfield. Because the only other service I could possibly think of using it would be either, like, Lumo, if they ran to London. Oh yeah, that would be a good idea as well. What good thinking, Noah Bat. Thanks for reminding me about that. Yes, quad tracking this section here. Because obviously it was like that during the days of Woodhead. Excellent idea. I definitely will consider that. Let me just renumber the platforms. $50. $60. Yes. But there's going to be a massive recast in December for 13-14 as Crew is getting capped at the airport instead. And Blackpool is also getting stuff about it changed. Interesting. Very interesting. We're going to have slightly simplified switches here. So that trains can't turn back. Oh wait, that might... Will that really be... Nah, I don't think that'll be much of a hassle. Because they can... Nah, better be safe than sorry. I feel like it will kick me in the arse if I don't have full, like, extra switches. No, 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 no. I'll just have the simple ones. No, no, no. I put them in the wrong spot. Put them halfway, like here. As such. There we go. If I had to guess, Liverpool Airport has a good chance of going 2 trains an hour. Okay. Ah. Wait, where was I looking for? Okay, good. I feel like that could work. Good thing we won't have to can that. We'll be able to keep things as they are. Absolutely flawless. Actually, I'll probably put use those as turn right reversible here. Actually, in case. Screw it. We just also turn this here. Right, so that's Piccadilly sorted, at least. I feel like this section here will... well, at least I've sorted out the junction here I wanted to do. I've sorted out like Ordsall Lane, and so I don't know where to go next. Where should we go? Where should we bless our presence first? I don't know. I mean, logically, we should just start off with an easy money-making service like Rosehill, Marple, or Glossop. I feel like that would be like the most logical, most logical decision to go with. Slade Lane. That's the one towards the airport, isn't it? This pesky junction, right? Yeah. Oh, no! No! Oh, dear. Oh, I just remembered about this thing. Do we have to do this junction? Well, actually, there is one benefit of having to sort out this junction. Give me one moment. 6-track it. Oh. That's a good point. Why don't we just do that? Yeah. That's a good idea. Right? Why didn't I think of that before? Although it's gonna... I'm just trying to look at the track again. Although, where would the extra tracks go? You would have to be 8 tracks up to beyond Manchester, up to the approach to Piccadilly. Which I guess would make sense if we're adding Mayfield. Because yeah, if we're doing it 6 tracks, then I'm gonna have to change the directions of these tracks here. Otherwise, there's gonna have to be a flyover because here the track is up, down, and then it goes to up, down, down. So we need to sort that out. Somewhere the track needs to be messed about with. I don't know where. I do like building towards Glossop first, because that does seem a bit easier. Then change the direction. Me lazy. Let me just check something quickly. Yeah, I really need to redo all these signals there, because some of them are balked. Actually, I'm going to do Glossop first, and I'm going to quickly add a Platform 0 whilst I'm here. So, this siding here is now being promoted to platform status. And we'll also extend the platforms on the line towards Glossop so that we can have 6-car trains running. Alright, here's our Platform 0. Gotta love a Platform 0. How, eh? You can't hate it. Well, I guess you could, but what's the hate? Well, extra capacity. Bless me. Oh yeah. Oh, that is a good point. Then again, I do plan to increase the frequencies on some sections, so let's just keep the Platform 0 idea for now. Just for a bit. So the worst case scenario is that we have an extra platform that we can chuck the Thameslink train terminating at. So, you know, it's not all negative. Need to make sure this is long enough for the a 6-car. I almost said 12-car 323. Oh. No, that's horrible. Goodness me. There we are. Oh, yeah, I was, you know, there was like a small part of me that was considering of having, keeping that third rail and then just using like a dedicated, third rail EMU on that service, but I thought that was a bit too meme, and we'll just keep it as the Manchester Metrolink. Right. So let me just copy Birchwood. That's my copy template station here. Now, yeah, I do want to make this quadruple track, but when did the quad track start? Did it start after Ardwick? Because I don't remember where it started. Obviously, my knowledge on the Woodhead route is a bit iffy. Okay, that makes sense. Right, thanks. I'm just pasting the stations here. Now that I think about it, since we're at Dinting, right, just since I'm placing Dinting thing here, will I be able to have... Will I even have space to make this 6 cars? I don't know. Yep, sounds fine. Sounds good to me. Ardwick will get a train service. That is a bit more than a train a day. Right, let me just open up Ardwick on the sectional appendix. Okay, let me try and find it. I think I'm on the right section here. Okay, I'm almost there. Fairfield. Yeah, okay, so Fairfield, Hardwick. Yeah, so it's 10 miles an hour through this bit, and then 40 miles an hour here. But yeah, I actually don't know. Will I even be able to make the will I have enough space to have a 6-car train here? That's an interesting question. We need to make sure the platform is at least 143 meters to give us a bit of buffer for a 142. No, no, no. Oh, 331. Oh goodness, what am I thinking? So when you were younger, you basically created the class 180. You turned that poor 175 into a 180. Evil creature. How could you do such a thing? Alright. Will we have enough space? Yes, just about. Yes. Well, it's either 331s, 323s, or 319s. Ooh. Got Dinting Viaduct here. I never played that Christmas route that Dovetail made. I thought it was just a bit too, yeah, what? I don't remember, you know, I just had no interest in trying it out. Hello, Grand Central. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm just sorting out Dinting at the moment. We're giving it extra longer platforms so that 6-car 323s and 331s can run. I'm waiting for Kurumi to come along. Kurumi's always here. So, demote, promote. Oh, at least I only have to extend the platform a little bit here. So that'll be easy. Gossip. Oh, there's a B&M. I don't think I've ever been into a B&M. I can't think of any time I've been there, so I don't know if I'm really missing out or not. Like, there's a good chance one of you's been to that shop before. Enlighten me. It's part of the old station. Oh, okay. What's it like? Is it like a northern super drug? Or whatever. Oh, well, that helps. We'll be happy to know that I'm improving your local line with 6-car trains. In this game, at least, in this save. Hadfield. Let me just check the speed limit. So, 15. Not needed IRL, I'll be honest. Oh, alright. Apart from... Well, there you go. Also, I'm seeing dark clouds outside my house. Could this finally be the rain that they spoke about in myths? Please! Give me rain, mate! Just before we started streaming, I thought I could have smelled rain, but... Please! There's barely been any rain for a month, if any. Like, all the grass has gone yellow here. It's horrible. So yeah, it was 40, not sure. Oh, hello there, True Noon. Welcome to the stream. I am just improving, en route. We're just starting off by building up the line via Glossop. Well, so I say via, I mean to... Well, whatever. You can get away with saying either via Glossop or via Hadfield because of how the service is done. Alright. Just double check. Is Dinting gonna have its third leg back? What do you mean? Oh, the platform. Well, I don't see a reason to. Well, I mean... Because... how am I gonna... Because... If a passenger is travelling from... Let's see... So, Dinting, Glossop, Hadfield, Dinting... Or would it go Dinting, Hadfield, Glossop, Dinting... Oh, that's a toughie. I don't actually know. Would it really benefit? Having the extra cord, like extra platform on the cord? I don't know. Coin flip, perhaps? Heads, add platform 3, tails, no platform 3. Oh, yes! Well, I've dropped my coin and I can't see where it went. It went under the desk. We will never know. Oh well. Oh, I've got another coin here. Alright, try it. Take two. I dropped it as soon as I was about to. Right, take two. Heads. Well, there we go. Extra chord platform back. Like, yay, yay. So, the Glossop line once saw a 12-card 3-2-3. I'm guessing that was done for empty stock working, not in passenger use. Or some sort of other emergency. Alright, will this fit here? Okay, I need to make it a little bit longer. So not stopping to Manchester from Glossop and stopping... What? What are you... So now you... No, it stops dinting no matter... Look, okay, so the service would do it, like, from... After going from Broadbottom, I was going to do, dinting Glossop, dinting Hadfield, dinting... No, that doesn't make as much... No, I'm going to do it from, dinting Hadfield, dinting Glossop, dinting Broadbottom. That's how I was going to do it. So no matter which way you're going, you'll be able to get off at dinting. So you won't have to miss it. There, happy? Does that make sense? Yes, good. Where is Kurumi? No, it's not alternating. I've already told you how it's going to do, so one more time. Starting from Broadbottom, the train will stop at Dinting, Hadfield, Dinting, Glossop, Dinting, and then back to Broadbottom to continue. There, that's how it will do it. So it's not really alternating, it's the same train. Well, if you want to, be my guest. I'm not going to stop you. Again, it's basically just a 1-7... It's basically a 180 revival, effectively. Alright, so that's dinting sorted out. No, we're keeping the 3-car 331s in this area. And then the 4-car 331s, the 4-car ones will be, what's I gonna say? Going to Leeds. Well, the thing here is that I actually agree that I don't think it really needs it. But it's more of a case of I did a coin flip. It certainly would be nice, yes, I agree, if the 175s were 180s, effectively. Uh... Right, let's next stop Broadbottom. Such a weird place name. Well, Wales definitely works on a different level, let's just say that. Okay, Broadbottom Station. Well, what would the alternative be, True Noon? Okay, then we got this station here, which is Hattersley. Quite a few drop frames today, but sadly I'm getting used to it. Excuse me. Uh, is there any connection issues going on at the moment? Alright, so Bodley. Okay. So we're almost at Guide Bridge. I had another idea for a tram train that might work. If you're going to extend the Didsbury line to Stockport, why not have it briefly join the line to Cheadle Hulme? More in the next comment. Okay. I'll wait until you finish that up then. Okay, so Newton for Hyde. Mild hedgehogs. Okay. I am seeing a lot of dropped frames today. Excuse me. Again. Oh no. Okay. Wielding way more than I was normally because obviously I didn't get much sleep last night because of the heat. So I do apologise for the lots of yawning, but it's not because I'm bored, it's because I'm tired. Alright, so Flowery Field, and now we've got the after... Oh, where would the... I need to double check where the 4 tracking starts after here, so... We just took a look at Guide Bridge Station and see what this layout... Because I remember there was space there. Okay, so there's obviously space at Guide Bridge for extra tracks, because I can see a picture with the 2 extra platforms there. Okay. I'm not looking forward to Leeds, because much like Manchester, it's going to be very busy. So I can at least say that. But, it's west of Hyde North. Is where the quad tracks, so basically here. Interesting. Alright, well, I can work with that. I've got an idea. I'll do it in a second. Let me just read the comment here. So, if you're... Why not extend the Didsbury line to Stockport? Why not have it briefly join the line to Cheadle Hulme before branching off and sharing the line to Stockport and then jumping off again just before reaching the main line, so you could avoid the roads that will be very difficult to put trams on? Hang on a second. So, East Didsbury. So basically, continue from here, branch off, then do a sharp curve here. Why would that need to be a tram train then? Why doesn't it just... In that case, you'd be better off just to have like a extra track alignment. And then you could have some extra stations like at Cheadle Heath here. And then Edgeley Park. Yeah, well, that might be a bit better. Plus, even then, if it was a proper tram, you could probably make it serve Edgeley Shopping Centre. Maybe. Oh, I'm glad you brought up Stockport Stalybridge. I will be upgrading that from 1 train per week to 1 train per hour. So this section here, so Reddish and Denton, will be getting an actual train service. Woo! Thank you very much. So first, let me just build this here. Why not try and train from Altrincham? Because you've already you have talked about what you've already whined about. No tram trains to Altrincham anyway. Well, from Altrincham, you said that already. Or unless you're thinking about the other way. But again, let's just say no tram train. Full stop. We'll keep it without trams. We don't need a tram train when you already got trams. Well, yeah, I was thinking about. Well, I had an idea of either 2 trains an hour, full stop between Manchester and where did it go? Hang on, Manchester. Well, I was thinking like full stop 2 trains an hour to Chester, and then I was also thinking of maybe an extra like 3rd train an hour that terminates at either Knutsford or the fabled Northwich. But I think like that would be a sensible enough idea. Also, whilst I'm here, let me just add the station here at Hyde North, question mark. Oh, I can't read the text anymore. Oh, I've got to go to 9,000. Yeah, or Greenbank. Yeah, sure. So I'm just checking my thing here. Are we going to be converting Glybridge into a turn? No. That sounds very complex. Oh, a new station at Cheadle. Are they bringing back Cheadle Heath? Well, yeah, well, which is why I'm thinking, why build more than I need to? Regarding your tram train. Like, why not, as they say at my job, work smart, not hard. The only bit of advice: Alexandria Hospital, which is that's a school. I'm too lazy to find out exactly where the station is whilst I need to sort out this area. Right, so... I'm doing good on the platforms, thanks for asking. I've been doing pretty good. Look on a map later. Yeah, I'll look at it later. I just want to sort this out first. Going to slow this down a teeny bit. No, there's no point. I can just keep it as it is. No, we don't need an upper level. As I said, how many times do I need to repeat myself? It's fine as with just the extra platforms. We don't need an upper level. It's very unnecessary. One of my mates works with cross-crowding, gave me a bunch of their goodies, which is pretty sick. Now I can drink my 85 pence boost energy out of a cross-country flask like a nonce. Well, as you do. To also help save a little bit of time, I'm going to increase the line speed to 70 miles an hour on the fast track. Just a teeny bit faster. It's not that sharp. This is fine. So the way this is being done will allow like the Trans-Pennine Express services to have no conflicting movements, which is fantastic. So we still have our junction here, a bit slow. Yeah, 25. Better be safe than sorry. Okay. Let me just connect this section here. Oh wait, I need to get back to the other page quickly. Again, we don't really need to do that. That's too much for a junction which will be fine enough here. So the speed limits here are already a bit quicker than they are anyway. So 30. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. So this curve is 30 IRL. We can increase that to 40. Well, we will increase that to 40. 45. The last thing I got was a notepad and pen, so I can write down my 500 pages. Oh, I've got to read all. I shouldn't be this tired. So I can write down why the 1127 service to Glasgow Central is only 4 cars long, being only 400 cars long is as good as idea as 153s on the Eurostar. Yay! I was doing a bit of writing earlier today, and I felt really proud of that. I was writing up ideas and other little concepts for the game I want to make. But first, I need a new computer before I can even make that. But I'm happy that I did some writing myself. You never know when you might need the Switch. So yeah, we might need these ones as well. You never know, see? Without sounding dumb, when do you mean Exodus and David's? Okay, gotcha. Thanks. I haven't been to Exeter St David's since 6 years ago. Let me just try and fiddle this junction a little bit. Nah, that won't be enough space. No! What the? Oh, that was close. I thought I deleted all of that somehow. Alright. Okay, now we... Yeah, but we're okay now, at least. Okay. Well, it's been a while since I've heard their horns, so I feel a little bit lucky in that aspect. In that respect. Okay. Because we need to make sure trains can join up between these tracks here, so I feel like the sooner it joins up the better. Like so. Alright. I might have seen a Red Rose vehicle when I was traveling around that area in 2017, but I don't think I've been on one prior to a few years ago. Alright, this will be button 1. Now, because of would it make sense to even have? We might as well. I might as well put 4 platforms in, just in case I want to do something a little bit different with the timings. So we'll do it like that. Have 4 platforms and 4 tracks throughout this section here. Just 97. Dear. I think I might actually stop the stream a little bit sooner, just so I can make sure I can get enough sleep. But obviously, we're still going to stream for now. We're okay for now, but normally I finish in like half an hour, but I might finish in like 15, 20 minutes. At least until 8 o'clock. Not from lack of progress, but purely because I'm asleep. I'm sleepy. Dear. Oh, I just realised this. One benefit with this save is that we might be able to use Crazy Shark's to zero verves. So I just realised that I should enable them right now before I forget. Because the zero verve mod has some. Where are you? some liveries that will be viable for us. Like, for example, if I was to make it to this set, so middle toilet, middle pantograph. Yeah, I've got Transparent Express here. Yeah, we got. Yeah, we even have East Midlands as well if we really want to use it like that. Yeah, that's cross country, and we've got cross country, Transparent Express, and Northern might work in this formation. If we just get rid of first class, because why the hell will Northern have first class? Although 200 kph is a bit overkill for a Northern service, a Northern train. But the option is there. We also have the Class 484, a fictional train which has some Northern liveries, or even Great British Railway, and Transport for Wales. That would probably work well if we were doing a Cardiff save. Well, I'm not building to Peterborough, thank you very much. We're building Northern. Does Northern serve Peterborough? That's the question you should ask. Because they already have an answer. It's no. Oh, interesting. So Fairfield, Gorton, I believe. Yeah, Fairfield, Gorton, Ashbulls. Well, that just feels like a waste considering the LNER exists. So, no, it doesn't really seem like a necessary service to add. If LNER didn't exist, I thought then I would be inclined to agree with you, but they do. So, no. Well, again, I don't really where it wouldn't really be... Look, I don't want to add Northern on that service because it's not necessary. When you factor in cross-country also exist. You see what I mean? It doesn't really... It would... All the services that you are describing would already be taken up by other operators that run it better anyway. That would run it more suitably. Fucking speak properly. Even that service, for example, what's the point of having a direct train from Doncaster, Leeds, York, and Darlington when no one is doing that kind of service? When no passenger will be doing that. No one is going from Doncaster to Leeds and York direct like that when they can instead just go. What's it called? They could either go from Doncaster straight to York, or Doncaster to Leeds, or Leeds to York. Again, all those services are already filled in by someone else. You don't need a 200 kph Northern train to fill a gap that doesn't exist. That's not even again. That's not helpful either. It wouldn't justify investing in those trains, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so the line via Bellevue turns off at 30 miles an hour. Yay. Right, so from here is when it will now slow down and then join up again. Gotta switch that. Awesome. And I won't bother putting platforms on this section. Actually, I will. Let me just be safe, because I feel like I might need to anyway. Let me just do that right now. Okay. That's Ashbury's. I'll make the platform just a little bit longer so there's less of a headache for turning around trying to plan on express trains that need to access the depot. No, I don't think I'm gonna reopen the Woodfield, the Woodhead branch. I'll keep it as it is. We've already made this section 4 tracks, which makes it better than it is IRL anyway. Alright, well... Oh yeah, Ardwick. Yeah, those are all the station names. So yeah, trains will actually stop here. Not all of them, but a good amount. Well, one train. It was going to be one train an hour, but better than nothing. But in case I decide on... Now, we'll make it so that the platforms here aren't... Okay, sort this out. Alright, that'll be enough. Now I feel like I'm gonna have to redo this approach to have 6 tracks, but I think that's something we'll sort out later. Right. Junction here. Okay. Let's just number the platforms quickly. I don't remember what the Liverpool Overhead Railway even is. Enlighten me, please. Oh, I say that, I'm getting really tired and I really need to get some rest. But, more importantly, we've at least got our first branch almost ready to go. And I'm going to sort out what to do with the track here. And obviously sort out the signalling and whatnot at Piccadilly. And what am I going to do at Mayfields? I have an idea for a college-educated plan. but that'll be for later. I'm gonna go and get some rest because I'm getting really tired. So, thank you everybody for watching tonight's stream. Made a good start. So, it's gonna take a long time to sort out the Norf. Look at that. This is not gonna end well. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. So I'll speak to you all next time. Bye, everybody. Good night. What am I looking for? Yes, good night, everybody. Right.